Life can be tricky at times. Sometimes NFL stars accuse you of being on Big Jeff's client list, live on ESPN. So you write a screeching essay on Twitter saying how innocent you are and that you're gonna sue everyone who says anything else. Then videos of you with your best friend, Big Jeffrey's personal chef, immediately go viral. Sometimes you're an old woman grifter posting obviously photoshopped pictures to your army of gullible simps on Twitter. And then some hilarious guy that you should all definitely follow, link in the description, posts what you actually look like. And you proceed to have a huge meltdown at the truth being told for once. Sometimes you just Tim Pool. And then we get to the main topic of today's video, a woman named Claudine Gay. Now Claudine is a strong, independent woman who has worked exceedingly hard to get where she is, and where she got was right to the very top and became Harvard's first black female president. No, this wasn't anything like affirmative action. Check your privilege at the door. This is just a beautiful story about a black woman in a white man's world working so hard and achieving so much that her accomplishments simply couldn't be ignored anymore. And in July this year, she became Harvard's president. They should make a biopic about this rags to riches tale. I'm tearing up as I record this video. Unfortunately, as discovered by journalist Chris Rufo, it turned out Claudine was a huge fraud and a cheat who copied and pasted all of her thesis from other people who knew what they were talking about, which I don't have to tell you is possibly the worst thing you can do when you are the president of the most prestigious university in the world. And she was promptly fired. Well, they let her resign to save face, but make no mistake, she was fired. And she became the shortest serving president in Harvard history. Now obviously, this has led everyone to maybe correctly assume this was a DEI appointment, which stands for diversity, equity and inclusion. So eager were they to appoint a female person of color, they appear to have completely ignored the clarifying and confirming competence stage of the appointment process that everyone else is subjected to, and it's hilariously backfired. So that's the end of the story, right? Everyone goes whoops, all agree that cheats are bad, and appointing them in positions of power doesn't help anyone and in fact makes everything worse, right? Well, no. Claudine's resignation letter doesn't apologize and says being caught for being a huge cheat is everyone else's fault for being racist to start off with, and the media has decided to crown her the female George Floyd, with the Associated Press running this headline: Harvard president resignation highlights new conservative weapons against colleges, plagiarism. Yeah, what bigots, eh? Expecting the people appointed as president of Harvard to follow the rules the students have to, i.e. not copying and pasting their thesis from someone else's work. These people are sick. And if you think right-wing Twitter has a grifting problem, let me tell you, this is not just a right-wing problem. There's a whole sphere that I like to call black victim Twitter, who have decided that Claudine Gay, proven huge fraud and cheat, is actually a massive hero who fought the racist patriarchy and was bullied out of her rightfully gained position. Here's a guy saying that Chris Rufo and all the evil right-wingers went back in time and plagiarized Claudine Gay's thesis just to screw her over. Here's a 600-pound woman explaining how Claudine Gay was obviously extremely qualified for the job, and this is all down to racism, despite the fact that she got caught having not written her thesis and her qualifications therefore being ill-gotten, proving the complete opposite. She and therefore all black people are the victim. So give her money. Here's someone just flat out ignoring the facts that she got caught with 50 counts of plagiarism across 7 out of her 11 papers, and it was just in fact racism that got her.
Well, they got what they wanted from their well-executed plan
of catching someone cheating, a plan that wouldn't be able to be executed if the person hadn't cheated, of course. Here's a guy learning for the first time that cheating and not citing your sources and passing other people's work off as your own is the worst thing a student at a university can do, let alone the president. And the funniest one I thought was this guy seething and insisting that no matter what, the next president of Harvard must be a black woman. Any black woman. The most qualified person be damned. It simply has to be a black woman. So someone then suggests Candace Owens as a little goof, and this Galaxy Brain replies that
this is the problem. Y'all think black people are interchangeable.
No, you do. That is literally what you just suggested. That's why someone suggested Candace Owens. You just want the president of Harvard to be chosen solely on race and be a woman. You literally just said you wanted an interchangeable black woman. So it's been a real treasure trove of meltdowns and idiocy, and it's still going on. It's been so great. They've really brought this way more attention and more people laughing at the whole situation than was really needed. But let's get serious for a minute. I'd like to exclusively reveal who Harvard's new president is. And I think everyone will see that they made the right choice. The only choice in reality. So yeah, it's been a terrible time, full of hate, horrible things like fact-checking and insistence on the truth. It's been horrifying. I hope none of you have to go through anything like this. Except for Careful's. Fuck that guy. That's it for today's video. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe to see more content like this. Thanks, boy.